Like I always say, I don't make Afrobeats. I just sort of like combine stuff.
Your matter chop hot. Assembly diloto. Hey! Aye.
Just when we thought Africa now has something that is going to propel us to the world, something that is going to sell Africa to the world in the name of Afrobeat, looks like that dream is gradually being cut short by the people that are being championed as even the face of it. And this is a conversation that we need to start having now before it gets out of hand. Fireboy DML has now added his voice to the list of top people or faces of Afrobeat to say that he has never been doing Afrobeat. I have the full details, but don't forget, this show is sponsored by Shagzy, Ghana's #1 ride-hailing app. Go on your Google Play Store or your App Store, download the app today, and as a rider, you stand a chance of enjoying very affordable rides, as well as if you're a driver, just go sign up with just 20 Ghana cedis and you would enjoy commission-free rides. Hit on your Google Play Store or App Store. Just key in Shagzy, then know that it is time to ride. Yeah, so back to the matter. Not long ago, Wizkid made an assertion that he doesn't do Afrobeat. In fact, when people are classifying or categorizing their music and they put him or they try to limit him into the Afrobeat conversation, he's come out to say he doesn't do Afrobeat. He does a fusion of sounds, sometimes sounds from different parts of the world, but because he is coming from this side of the world, people tend to call it Afrobeat. So he says, hey, he's not an Afrobeat artist. He's a musician where he does lots of genre and all of that. And right after, Burna Boy also came to add his voice to the fact that he doesn't also do Afrobeat, but he also does a fusion of sounds from different parts of the world fused. But the major conversation here in their sound has to do with the fusion of the African sound, which is what sometimes people mistaken for it to be Afrobeat. So yes, now in a shocking interview, Fireboy has also added his voice to the list of artists that are saying they don't do Afrobeat. And this has raised lots of conversations. Now people are asking, hey, the Afrobeat that people are calling others to come and join, people are calling others to come and do some so they can also go quote and unquote international, so their music can also be heard on the international market. These people that are more or less the frontiers or the faces of the Afrobeat genre now are now distancing themselves from it. And this has raised lots of conversation. Let's go take a quick listen to how Fireboy DML said it. And when we come back, you know this is a two-way street. Share your views in the comment section. Does this mean doom for the Afrobeat genre when it comes to its longevity, when it comes to its lifespan? Does some of these commentary or do some of these commentaries contribute to would it contribute to the demise or the shortcut of the Afrobeat genre? Let's go take a quick listen. When we come back, we enter
when
into
I'm making
it.
my songs, like I always say, I don't make Afrobeats. I just sort of like combine stuff. I like to make different kinds of music. So even when I'm making R&B or I'm doing pop, you can hear the Yoruba H factor in. Like, you just know this is not an American person, but so you can always tell that, my roots and my identity is always in my music. I don't try. But sometimes, especially when I'm collaborating with artists from, outside Africa, I always try to make sure I put my imprint in there and try to like stay original. Yeah, it's very important to do that for the culture.
It is very good for the culture, and this is what is coming from our very own Fireboy DML. I don't know what you think, but for me, I think this means doom for the Afrobeat genre, if you ask me. Because as far as we are concerned, we know collectively, if musicians add their voices to a certain conversation, or more or less a certain genre, that is what makes it popular. That is what makes it acceptable. I mean, the likes of other genre like the hip hop, and other genre that reggae that has stood the test of time is not out of the fact that, okay, some people, it is just some few group of people that are doing it. But it is because when you go all around the world, you find people who are equally doing those genre in their own small way. So in that sense, the little contribution of others in that particular field makes that particular genre big. But here lies the case, just when Afrobeat or Afrobeat artist or Africa is gaining that world prominence, this is when we are hearing top people like the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, and now Fireboy all saying they don't do Afrobeat or they are not doing Afrobeat. Then what is the future of Afrobeat? What makes is the future of Afrobeat bright? Are we going to in the next 5 years time still see people championing, hitting their chest as Afrobeat artists? This is a huge conversation that needs discussion. I don't know what you think, but share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. But make sure you follow the YouTube community guidelines. I mean, after editorials, I hear certain comments and I see certain comments and I laugh. But hey, big ups to you wherever you're doing it from, wherever you are. Let me know where you are doing the watching or the listening from. My name is Roland AMARTEY, and this has been Roland's Report. Don't forget to subscribe, share this channel with other people. Let them also enjoy equally the beautiful things that you're enjoying on this platform. Until then, I will meet you on the next episode. Stay safe. Bye bye.
Job hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey. Aye. Hey.